Cypher, and welcome to another live stream of Cypher and Minecraft. Today I will be experimenting with the warden. I have been hearing and seeing a couple of friends and players having a little bit of trouble fighting the warden. I myself have not found the key to actually kill it. As we all know, first and foremost, the warden was created as a mob to give a thrilling suspense to the adventuristic idea that the Deep Dark is. But Mojang never intended Warden to be a mob that you would go and kill for a certain reward or something. The only idea was for the Warden to actually just exist and, well, make you be afraid of him and have a different kind of experience while just, while just crouching and trying to have a different kind of gameplay with it. But of course the Minecraft community decided that there had to be a way to kill it, so they said let's do it, and now they try and do it. But of course, since that wasn't the point of the warden, and still isn't, it only drops 5 experience orbs, which gives pretty much nothing. A Skulk Shrieker, which if you have Silk Touch, you can mine it yourself. So there is not much to it. A Skull Catalyst, sorry, not Shrieker. But there's not much reward to killing it other than the personal satisfaction of being able to defeat it. But still, I was curious, and I know we tried on a previous stream to defeat it with iron golems out of just being experimental, but this time I want to try every single thing that we can conceive. If you have any ideas, don't forget to just drop them in. Really want to see if we find something that is just the next big thing to kill it. So I'm first of all going to start by doing this in creative. I will touch survival in certain moments, but I really want to get anything I need, because if not, I'm going to take the whole stream grinding. Alright, so we're just going to call this warden. Oh, golly. This is just the warden. This omelette thing is just very uncomfortable, and I can't move it. I don't understand why. Usually I'm allowed, but this time it's not allowing me to go beyond this point, and it's really annoying. Anyhow, we want this to be normal mode, of course. And let's see. We will be choosing a seed that, of course, has a deep dark, so we don't an ancient CT. So we don't have to go that far for it. And we will activate coordinates, of course. So, cheats. Keep inventory, of course, because right now we're not gonna just go ahead and lose everything. Mob griefing. You know what? We'll keep mob griefing this time. We don't want any kind of weather cycle. And where is the coordinates? Flat world bone. Oh, here it is. I'm still confused with the newest way of creating a new world, and it's been a while, but still, I was used to the old one, since whenever you touch settings after you create the world, it gets back to the old version of it, so it's just a bit weird. You need the Master Sword to get it. That would be so much fun. Hey, speaking of Potato, would you be a darling and send the link to the chats, please? Oh wow, so we will be exploring a deep dark right below this beautiful biome. I'm not a big fan of being in this biome, but I do love coming for terracotta. And this looks thank you so much, very similar to another world I did play in before. But it's just so amazing how you have, this very exposed caves. And obviously the deep dark has to be inside one of those. So let's just give it a check. So before anything else, I'm gonna get myself a night vision potion, because as you know, all know, I love Minecraft world generator and structures. So now that we have this beautiful cave, before we go and take into the warden ourselves, I really want to just give a look to what we have here, because this is just amazing. Wow, look at this little hole in here. I mean, right now it looks super dark, but supposing it doesn't, you're just here like la la la, and you may drop to your death if you don't have the proper care or a bucket to MLG. And funny as it is, since it's very near the spawn, chances of one having a bucket right at the start is not much. So, but of course, if you spawn right in this side, you will notice that there is a huge cave in here. But still, it's such a fun thing, and it has the dripstones, which they look really amazing. It's a humongously big cave that just goes further and further into this side. There's a lot, and I mean a lot of gold in this part. So if you want to go do some trading in the nether, well, this is the place to get all of your resources. Take a look at how much gold you can find. I mean, wow. Look at this. It's just a literally gold cave. And then you can, oh wow, and it just collides into a lush cave. Are you serious? This is just really amazing. I will be showing you, oh, and on top of everything, we're in a jungle biome. I mean, wow. Want to know something random that would be, oh, yeah, of course. I love that joke, to be honest. Wow. Like, it's just a collision between having the oh my goodness, I just said the terracotta over there and the jungle over here, which just blend in nicely. And then there's this huge tree. You could make your base on top of this, like a nice little tree house, which always looks adorable. You have a nice view to the cave below. And look at this, even an azalea tree that just grew right here in the middle of both biomes. Now, this is one of those seeds that one of those Minecraft streamers that just make videos about seeds should definitely do a video about, because, and I dropped in the wrong place. Good thing I was just here in creative and not survival. That would have been awful. But yes, this is just becoming one of my favorite caves that I've seen in a long time. Having a lush cave just so easily is beautiful, because I love moss and how easily it is after you grab one to get the rest of the resources and create your own lush cave biome if you so desire. And this goes really deep into deep slate levels and beyond, which also allows you to get all sorts of minerals, because sometimes, you know, caves can be super deep. You only get the ones that are on deep slate or the ones that are in stone. But when you have both, you have everything that goes at first, including coal, and this side, of course, diamonds and other stuff. So I'm just definitely, and here we go, on top of everything. I mean, we chose the seed for this reason. Oh, wow, be careful, please. Please be careful. Tornadoes, as far as I know, can be really complicated. So please be careful. So of course we chose this seed for this particular reason, but still, I mean, we have a lush cave. We have diamonds in this side because we already found this. Let's just isolate these diamonds. It's something that I really love to do, because it allows you to see how many actually you found together. I think it's only gonna be these two. But I want to just give a look. Yep, only 2 diamonds, but still. I mean, they're just like standing there, so it's really easy to just simply have your first 2 diamonds right on top of everything. And you have the lush cave, you have the dripstone, you have both the jungle and the terracotta for a nice house if that's what you're looking for. And then, of course, we have the deep dark biome with the ancient city right here. So this is just wow, really beautiful seed. You know what, let's check at the seed right now. So I'm gonna stop for 2 seconds here. You can pause the video if you're rewatching this, not live of course, and just copy the numbers for the seed here and come and explore it yourself if you really want to. Okay, so this beautiful ancient city in here. Right after you drop in, we of course have diamond leggings with 5 protection for breaking 3, not bad at all. A regeneration 2, couple of potions, and blast protection. That one is good when you go to the nether. Protect yourself from ghasts, but well, I mean, of course, almost every enchantment has a use for it, and it's great. But I don't really adore all of them. If you have it, well, of course, use it, but it's not something I really yay for. Okay, so of course, the Skull Shriekers, which, since we are flying, we shouldn't be activating right now. And I'm gonna check this. As well, we have blue torches, which are not that easy to find sometimes. Your amethyst shards for your telescopes, no, binoculars. Well, you know what I mean. The thing to look from a distance. The echo shards, which are amazing for making those really good compasses, and pieces of the disc fragments to eventually make a whole disc. So I'm just actually gonna collect this just out of curiosity if we can make one whole disc from this ancient city. This very nice little pool in here. And we have a lot more of these regeneration potions, which would help a lot when you're trying to survive the warden here. No wonder that they have it. We have a lot of books in here, and actually diamond horse armor, which is incredible. Another small pool in here. It looks more like a bathtub in my opinion. What do you guys think about? I thought there would be another chest in here, but seems like not. There's another one over here. Ooh. Did we by accident invoke the warden? Because it's not time yet. If by any chance I did, I'll just kill it. But alright. Power 1, it's not amazing. I mean, it's good, but a bow can do better, let's be honest. So I wouldn't just use my experience levels for that. Oh, a couple of a head, which is just cool in itself. Hold on. Sinead is helping me out with mop. Oh! Okay, you mean the mopping machine. Yes, the warden is about to show because I just got darkness effect or not. I just simply my potion expired. It's just much more simpler than a warden, but alright. We have more. Oh, we have Skull Catalyst, which is a really good thing if you still don't have Silk Touch when you find this place. Although I'm gonna be honest, beyond the experience, which is not much that you may be able to get, and the good loot that you find in the chests, if you are playing in a server with more friends, of course, explore and take everything you can before somebody else does. But if you're playing in a world that it's only yours, or you're alone, and you find a deep dark, I suggest you go armor yourself up better and get yourself Silk Touch. So when you go down here, you can at least get yourself a good experience and a couple of good blocks for decoration. So we have more disc fragments in here, a couple of enchanted apples, which is always a good thing. A bunch of Skull Shriekers, which this area in particular is a little dangerous if you're playing in survival, of course. I'm just trying to see if we find any more chests. Well, we have Skull here, which is a good thing because, like I said, if you are exploring without the proper enchantments, it's always gonna help. We have here Sharpness 1. unless you want to use your experience, because it still takes a bit of experience to add an enchantment in an anvil, of course. But if you I would recommend that you better try and hit sharpness 3 somewhere else. We have a used hoe with unbreaking, fortune, and efficiency. This would not be such a bad idea. I mean, I know it's a hoe, but hoes, funny thing as it is, beyond just, you know, making the soil good for the soil, making soil, sorry. They're the one tool that breaks the fastest the mushroom blocks. I forget how they're called, but the mushroom blocks that grow in the warped and crimson forest. When you grow the trees and they grow these blue and red trees, you know, they drop this kind of like mushroom blocks, or I don't know how to call them. What breaks them fastest is the hoe. So that hoe could give you a lot more if you want to make yourself some sort of a house or a structure involving those blocks in particular. We have another book in here. We have these beautiful leggings with protection 4 and breaking 3, but unfortunately with curse of binding and banishing as well. Swift Sneak. Now this is the one that you really will be looking for if you are playing in survival, because it allows you... Alright, we spawned the warden, but since we're not gonna kill it right now until we finish looking at this, let's just simply get rid of the poor little guy. Sorry, little fella. Dead. Alright, so as I was saying, Swift Sneak is the enchantment you're looking for, because it helps you actually sneak around in the deep dark while walking at the normal speed you would usually do. So that is why it is amazing. Look at this beautiful place. In here you could, I mean, if you take away all of the shriekers from this deep dark, in here you can definitely build a very nice house. It would actually be lovely. A lot of coal, and we have sharpness 1 again. Like I said, not a fan. We have a little bit of diamonds in there, if you didn't notice. Let's see. We have mending. Oh, mending leggings. Now that's good. And protection. Come on. I just killed you, dude. I'm not even gonna waste my time killing him. I'll do that right before we decide to finally spawn him. Piercing 2. And, let's see. Another disc fragment. I have no idea how many fragments we need for a disc. We'll figure that out in a moment. Oh, we have much more diamonds in here, 1 and 2, which is great. We have projectile protection 1, again for the ghasts, is incredible. And this little structure in here, wow. I would definitely turn this into my house if I had the chance to. I mean, look at this. You have already the stairs, the top level almost finished. A very nice little kind of like altar of some kind. And then you can just simply maybe mine this in the inside. Oh, and make like a lower level in here for some reason. And it would just definitely look great. So I would definitely live here if I had the chance. Alright, so I have a lot of more disc fragments. Another used hoe. This one has mending, silk touch, efficiency 4, and unbreaking 3. Alright. I've probably already missed a couple of I would say chests. But let's pretend. Let's hope I didn't. Alright, a name tag. We have more diamonds in there. And how the water drops into this little structure here creates a very nice fountain if you want to make this your house. So this ancient city is amazingly big. I'm really surprised because we're already back at the portal here, but I'm really surprised on how big this is, because not all ancient cities are the same size.
We have in here power 1 again. But I've seen before that there are even scenes where there is a collision of more than one ancient city, which is just amazing because you have more than one place to find yourself this little this beautiful loot that the ancient city has to offer. So I would love to hear in the comments below, in the chat please, what do you think the portal is going to be doing? As you can see, this one particularly is literally split almost in half with Skulk and not Skulk, which is cool to be honest, because there's rumors that the portal will be activated for the next update, which is 1.20 Tales and Trails. But as far as I know, they still are not going to be activating this portal because it would have to lead to a new dimension, and the end is still in line for an update. I mean, the overworld has had a big one with the caves and cliffs, of course. Then the nether, of course, with the inclusion, or well, the nether was first, but no matter. The nether with the inclusion of different biomes, but then again, the end is still just in the end city and the end itself. There's not much more to it. So the end is still in line for an update, and of course the fan base is looking a lot to it. So I really doubt that they're gonna activate this portal right now before doing something with the end. But I want to know what your expectations and predictions are, please. Well, it should. It should. That's what kind of everyone is looking for too. And I mean, it's logical because what else could a portal of that sort do? I don't think it would just lead you back home because, yeah, no, it has to lead somewhere else. So we still have to figure out where it takes us. So give me just 1 second here. Hold on. You know, I always have like a copy, I'm looking at my own stream in my computer just to make sure that things are going on smoothly, and I have no idea what I just pressed by accident. I crashed my own computer, so just allow me to reopen the stream and make sure that you guys are getting the best content possible. All right. Two more seconds, and there we go. All right. Eden did is, and I see what you did there. Thank you so much, by the way. All right. So now that we've given a little bit of a look to this beautiful ancient city we found, I probably already lost where exactly we started, but I think that totally doesn't matter. Either way, it's time we start talking about the warden and start trying to find different ways to kill it. Alright, so first of all, the warden, as I was saying, the warden is a mob that was created entirely just to add this element of thrill to Minecraft, but by all means was not meant to be killed. But yeah, we are what we are. We're the Minecraft community, so we want to kill the beast. Alright, so the warden spawns with the skull triggers, if you guys probably already know, but for those of you that still don't know which are the triggers, it's particularly this one here. I'm gonna show you. This I'm holding in my hand is a skull trigger. I'm gonna place one. That is a skull trigger. Now there's two different ways on how to activate a trigger. Number one is, of course, by creating any sort of sound nearby. Unfortunately, not only by a player, but by a mob as well.
So sometimes that is not very helpful. Let me check. Oh, welcome, Toxic Music. So if, for example, we have here, say, a zombie. We're just gonna spawn a zombie here. As you can see, the simple spawning of the zombie created something, which in this case is warden. But don't worry, just by having a zombie nearby is not gonna create a warden first of all. But it is possible. And of course, the warden is creating sound by himself, so that is making more things, and there goes the poor zombie. So as you can see, the warden attacks pretty much anything that moves. So you could even say that warden is the son of the sound. But yeah, no match. So first of all, number two, to be able to spawn a warden, you need to activate it with a trigger that is activated 4 times. So after you've activated a trigger for the 3rd time, you need to be super careful because the 4th one is definitely deadly. All triggers count together as one, so if you activate this one and then go over to, say, here, and you activate that one as well, and then you keep trying to not make sounds, but you mess up. And you activate this one, well, that's number 3, and when you find the 4th one, that's death to you. Careful about that. Number 2, the shriekers have a personal count with each player, meaning that if you activate the shrieker, let's say on this side of the ancient city, and your best friend you're playing with is on the other side, activates a shrieker on his own, it's not going to count as 2 activations rather than just 1 for each. So of course, if the warden spawns, it's going to attack everything that's moving, including you and your best friend if you are nearby. But the activations are counted separately, so you each have a count on your own. So don't worry if you by accident activate it and then your best friend does as well. It's separate, so that at least is a little bit of a relief, I would like to say. So that's number 2. Number 3, the warden is not going to spawn if there is another warden within a radius of 24 blocks. Meaning that, of course, if the game is already becoming difficult because there is a big, huge mob about to kill you, don't worry, there's not going to be a second one if the warden is near. So that at least can be called a sort of a relief. Now, the warden, and let's just try and summon the warden in here. Number 1. The warden has this beautiful animation when he's spawned. He comes out of the earth and is not touchable until he's fully out of the animation. Meaning he's not going to attack you. You're not going to attack him. You literally cannot touch the warden when he's in his animation, simply because the game hasn't locked him completely. So you have about 6.7 seconds to run away or try to prep yourself for a very, very nasty fight. Because that's almost as much as he takes to actually be fully activated. So that's the time you have. Now, the problem with the warden is that he can fit in any 3 tall space and 1 block wide. Meaning that let's drop him there, as you can see, it's 1 block wide and he can exist. So he can chase you even down these very tiny corridors. So you have pretty much 0 chances of just escaping him if we see things that way. So that is also not exactly easy. Now, of course, we were talking about the fact that you have around 6.7 seconds to run away when the warden is spawning. But on the counterpart of it, the warden is going to give you the effect of darkness that's going to last 12 seconds when it just spawns. meaning that you can run, but you cannot see where you're going, so good luck with that.
I'm not so sure if darkness applies when you're having night vision, so why not? Let's just give it a try. So we're gonna see effect at myself, darkness for 10 seconds at level 100. Let's see. Okay, so darkness still works even if you have night vision. You see a little bit better than you would with not having night vision, and we're gonna prove that right now. Let me just have a little bit of milk. Okay, so let's do the very same thing again. So effect at myself, darkness for 10 seconds at the highest level. All right, so yeah, you definitely see a lot better when you have the potion of night vision, as you can see, but still you cannot fully see, so it's better, but it's still not a solution to darkness having night vision potion. So after we've seen all of that, it's time to know about the health of the warden. So the warden has a health of 22 hearts. Now that is a huge health for the warden, because it's gonna take you a very long time to kill it. Sorry, just want to make sure. No, I'm done. I was telling it has 22 hearts of health, but no, I was more like talking about the shields that we haven't talked about that. But the warden has 500 health actually. So as you can see, that equals around 250 hearts. So as you can see, there's a reason on why it's almost impossible to kill, and also it shows you exactly why, or it shows you that Minecraft was not meaning for you to kill the warden. Warden will attack anything that moves. Hold on, what? Whoa, just like MCOC creeps will. No, that was just disgusting. No, thank you. Alright, so enough talking and more about how to kill this the warden. Number 1, when he attacks, he has a melee attack that takes around 0.9 seconds to cool down, meaning that it's just one behind the next one. And he can disable your shield for 5 seconds, which just makes you impossible to protect yourself after the first melee attack. So the best thing you can do is just try and avoid it, of course. Each attack will deal about 8 hearts of damage, which is almost your full, if not your whole full life, depending on how you're going with it. So it's not that easy. So first of all, I am here. Oh, and I forgot to talk about the skulk sensors here. As you know, skulk sensors emit redstone signals, and of course the redstone signal is a mean of sound, vibration, and vibration that is of course going to activate these little dudes here. So if you try not to make movement, and you say, oh okay, I'm gonna try not to move over here because I can move over here because the skulk sensor is over there. Well, yeah, but every time I keep moving, as you can see, that skulk sensor detects me, and then he sends a signal over to the one below, and that one activates the skulk trigger that is over there. So good luck trying not to spawn the warden without going crouching your entire time. Only a crouching will not activate this, but if you jump, well, bad luck. Alright, so I have a specific sword I love to make. Let me just put this back in here, and of course get rid of the thing. So we're gonna just kill at E. Wherever the warden is, it's dead. There's a specific sword I love to make, so we're gonna try and do that and see how many hits it takes us to kill the warden. So first of all, we need sharpness 5. Now, I always use fire aspect for this sword that I love to make, but one thing to keep in consideration is that the warden is immune to fire. So trying to kill him with lava or any matter of fire is just simply not going to work. I'm just going to add it because this is how I make this beautiful sword I love. But you can simply just not. I, of course, add mending to this one. And unbreaking 3, which makes it, and of course we have a beautiful knockback in that one. And you can sometimes add any other for the specific mobs, you know, like the one for arthropods and stuff, but we can just leave it at there. We need this, and of course we need an anvil. How is everyone's day, by the way? Just curious about something. But how is everyone's day, by the way? Hope you're having a lovely Thursday. It's almost to the weekend, which is great. Oh, there's actually Swift Sneak 3. That, to be honest, I didn't know. I thought Swift Sneak 1 was the only one. But, well, seems not. Multi-shot and channeling are great for multi-shot for bows and channeling for tridents, but never forget to use them. Riptide for tridents is good, but to be honest, I don't exactly use it a lot because you need your elytras to be able to fly and yada yada. Frostwalker, lure, mending. Curry rice, now that's what's up. Lock Up the Sea is incredibly good for what you used to fish, my god. Well, you know what I mean, but I forgot the name, golly. Power for a bow is amazing. Fortune, of course, and breaking, blah blah, silk touch. Efficiency, looting, fire aspect. Bane of Arthropods is the one I was talking about. But, like I said, I don't exactly love it. I'm not so sure if Smite will do anything to the warden, but we can still try. So we're just gonna give it a try and see if by any chance there's something, because, you know, the warden is not that new, but still there's a lot of things that we haven't figured out yet. Sharpness, we already have one. Respiration is just good for something different. Thorns, you can use it in your armor and try and make a little bit more damage to your armor as well. But let's give it a try and see how this works. Number 1. Okay, so apparently you can only put as many... Oh, actually, Smite is not for swords, I think. Oops. Okay, where is the bloody demon? Excuse my French, but I really... Let's see what his eyes look like. What do you see like? I know you are... I know you are blind, but I'm curious. Well, he actually is blind. Golly. How do I know this? Because, you know, you can see through mobs. If you try and walk yourself inside their heads, you can see how they look. And the warden pretty much cannot see anything. Look at this. He's completely blind, exactly like they say, so wow. Right, so let's see. You're cornered, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 31, 2, 3, 4, 34 hits with this sword to be able to kill the warden. So I mean, you would need to be able not to get hit by him, enough to hit him 34 times and corner him just like I did. So that's not that easy, but from a good aspect, at least we know how much. I mean, it also depends a little bit if you hit crit or not, but supposing you do not hit crit, apparently it's like 34. Alright, so let's try and do now a little bit of a nice bow in here. We're going to use the best power there is. We're going to use fire, but oh, I forgot. What was the fire? I know fire is he's immune to fire, but I just want to kind of craft that bow and have it, you know, as this would be the bow you would be having, yada yada. But I forgot what was the fire thing for bows. There's far too many enchantments. Sometimes you simply forget all of them. Feather falling, nope. Knockback efficiency, leeching, luck of the sea. Oh great, what did I do? Frostwalker, impaling, riptide, nope. Loyalty, multi-shot, no, we want infinity. Quick charge, oh, quick charge is not as bad. Soul Spade. I know there is a fire one for this one, but it's not that easy to get. So I don't, oh, flame, here we go. And of course we want infinity and mending and unbreaking. There we go. So infinity, wait, I already added. No, why am I trying to add smite? Mending. I thought you could add mending to a bow. But apparently not. Only unbreaking. Wow. Okay, I guess. Alright, so let's get the warden here. We're just simply going to use this pawn egg to make this simpler. So there you go. Let's see. Let's suppose you want to kill it from far aside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 22, 23, 4, 80. My God, 80 shots with this bow to kill the warden. Okay, definitely, even if you have a really good bow, don't kill the warden with a bow. I mean, we've just realized that the sword was, we said 34, right? And the bow was 80. Let me just write this down because wow. Indeed I am. So with the sword was 34, I think I said, and with the bow was 80. Okay, we're gonna try now with the trident. I want to see how the trident does. This beautiful baby. Of course, we're gonna try mending. We're gonna do loyalty. Always, if you're gonna have a trident, do loyalty. Always, all right? We're gonna have unbreaking, of course. There we go. But the thing with the trident is that you cannot add more than just a couple of things for water mobs. So definitely there's not much to do with this, but we're still gonna give it a try. All right. So once again, well, let's corner this little fella here. You know what? We're just gonna make this deep enough for him not to escape. All right, there you go. Try to escape there. Oh. Let me just... All right, 63 with the trident. Definitely better than the bow, but still nothing has beaten the sword yet. So the sword is in the quest for the win right now, on trying to kill the warden. So that's just indeed. As I was saying, the warden is immune to any kind of fire, but still, I'm just gonna show you how nothing happens to him. Even when we add a little bit of lava just to better situation, nothing whatsoever happens. Except for the fact that he's trying to escape thanks to the lava, so let's get rid of that. Because we have him cornered for the good in there. But yeah, that's just me showing you how there's no way to kill it like that. Although I'm not so sure if magma has any effect with him. Because magma sometimes makes its own rules, so... Let's see. Come on, little guy. Alright, nope, he doesn't take any kind of damage from magma either. As I was saying, you can just simply look inside his face and, well, there's pretty much nothing. Not even a brain, sadly. Look at this. Inside a inside the warden. He has this face of bleh. Alright, now the funny thing here is trying to defeat this fella with we already did this, but for all those of you that were not here in that particular stream, with iron golems. So we're gonna make a little bit of space to allow them to go in and take care of the warden. Alright, so let's try and just do it. We need iron blocks and we need the pumpkin head. Here it is. Alright, so let's he's gone now. He buries himself sometimes and disappears. So, well, there goes our warden, but no matter, we're gonna spawn a new one as soon as we have enough for this. So far we have 4, we're gonna try and aim for 5. We can even do 6. 7, why not? And 8, just because. Alright, so let's put the warden in here and start spawning these fellas. Hello? Why are they not spawning? He's taking on... Look at this! He's killing the iron golems like nothing! We spawned 8. And wow, they finally were able to... Aw, I'm sorry, little guy. I totally forgot. I left the back there. You're not supposed to. Move it. There we go. Look at that! He was just killing them like nothing. Let's find another one and see what they do. He takes into the iron golems like nothing. So if you really want to kill the warden, make sure to bring a bunch of them. You can just simply leash them and bring all of them with you. They're of course going to be spawning the warden by the sound they make when they walk. So you might as well, it's a one-on-one battle. As they walk, so you will know for sure that the warden is gonna be spawning, but no matter. Why on earth is this not working? Can anybody tell me what I'm doing wrong here? One-on-one battle. But the warden always wins. So yeah, you can bring them as a little bit of help, but of course bring yourself a nice sword by all means. There we go. Congratulations. For some weird reason your brother here decided not to exist. But there you go. Alright, so it's some sort of an idea, but I wouldn't count much on iron golems for this. Now I want to see what a bunch of skeletons would do if we decide to spawn another warden again. So the warden is there. And we're just simply gonna go crazy. Oh, but of course oh, there we go. Why are they not attacking the warden? They are attacking themselves, but they're not attacking the warden. I mean, come on. You're supposed to attack the green guy, not yourself. Apparently, between the skeletons and the warden, there is no quarrel at all, so you can try and maybe help you out a little bit. Just seems to be no help. But as you can see, this sword that I crafted is just simply amazing to beat mobs because and every time they die, of course, this Hulk spreads, which just makes it even better. So I don't count as skeletons, but I'm just gonna see if withered skeletons can quarrel with him whatsoever. Apparently none as well. Okay. So don't count on those as well. Zombies do have a quarrel, so let's see how many we need to be able to defeat him, because they're all gonna try and attack him. We already saw that he was... last time he was killed. The warden does kill the zombies, but the zombies do nothing against the warden, so once again, don't count on the zombies being any kind of help. Let's spawn a new one because this one is... just pick up everything was dropped. They dropped the potato. Oh. Bye-bye. Alright. So, what else could we try against him? Oh, piglings! Now that is funny. Of course you're not gonna find piglings in the overworld, but you can always bring them. Him. No, and the warden is not going to do anything against him either, so looks like there's no quarrel between the piglings and the warden. Oh, but he zombified the piglings! Wow! Fancy that! Look at this! You spawned the normal regular piglings in here. And the interesting thing is he uses his rage and zombifies the piglings. He starts to kill them. Look at that! Oh no! No, hold on. It's not the warden in the it's the piglings themselves that cannot survive outside of the nether without transforming. I'm dumb. I was happy because I thought for once there was a new gimmick we hadn't seen before, but seems like not. Okay, so we're gonna instead go into the nether and see what the warden has to do for himself in there. I'm curious into transforming this into a nether portal. Of course you're not going to be able to do this in survival, so sadly these blocks are unmovable, just like the ones that in the portal to the end, so don't dream about it, sadly. But this is creative mode, so we're going to transform this into a beautiful nether portal and see what we can do with it. Okay, so you can leave the corners as usual, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. we're gonna transform this into a beautiful nether portal. Look at this! Just in the ancient city where there's a new portal about to appear, right now we have another portal. Oh my gosh, if the rabbit is white, then how's about name Waven? I like the name, but I just don't know why Waven. Piglings having turned into bacon, that was so sad. They're partially hostile mobs, so I'm not gonna lie, I do like them being punished at some point. Alright, so we've spawned almost near the... well, not almost, sorry. By the lava lakes with a warped forest and a crimson forest right next to each other, which is just perfect if you need both kinds of woods or biomes themselves. So you decide to make a portal inside the ancient city or anywhere near in the overworld, because we're near to spawn, so it shouldn't be that hard for you to get here. Alright, the first thing I'm curious of is what's gonna happen if we spawn the warden into the lake. I mean, since he is immune to lava, is he just gonna wander off or what? Oh, that's awesome! So he's just like having this... oh, that's why the colors are so weird. It's because I'm having the night vision potion. Let me take this off because the nether is awful. There we go. Now this is how the nether is supposed to look. But he's just chilling like, you know, oh, I'm in a bathtub here, so this is perfect for me. So that's the warden for you inside a lava lake, which is funny, very funny. Now, I don't think the Enderman will do anything to these big fellas, sorry. But there is no better way to find that out than by experimenting. So he's just mad, but he fits perfectly, beautifully. And for some reason, he decided to head right into the lava. Big one, but no. The Enderman has nothing to do with it. Or sort of looks like it. Oh wow! He killed the Enderman! I thought nothing was gonna happen. You know what? Let's spawn a couple of more Endermen here and figure out if they will do anything to him. Because he's not staring. The funny thing is that he's getting mad and he's trying to attack the Enderman. Wow. None of them are mad at him enough to go and attack him. He's going right at them. Look at him. He just went straight after that Enderman and killed him like nothing. Oh, wow. Now this I wasn't expecting. He's having the best time of his life just killing Enderman because of that. If you manage to get the warden to follow you into the nether, he's gonna kill all the Endermen for you. If he doesn't kill you first. Okay, I'll take the game sound a little bit. But yeah, the warden is killing everyone here and there like nothing. Oh wow, look, there's a nice blending of glowstone and warped forest all together. He fits in almost any kind of tiny space, and he's killing Enderman all around, so he's definitely the boss. Look at him. He's just mad. There's Enderman everywhere. And there's... oh no, that's the other... that's the other one. Look, they're both mad and attacking the Enderman like nothing. I wonder what will happen against the ghosts. Huh. kills again in just one hit. And I'm curious as to what my bow does. You already know it's easy to kill it with the trident, but... Oh, yeah, well. If only I did a nice job, right? Oh, one hit, or did I crit? Oh, one hit. Nice, very nice. Alright, what other mobs can we test against the wolf? Oh, let's see what is Zogling. Zogling is just... Where's the other warden? We lost him trying to attack Endermans. We don't find him. interesting. Very much so. Okay, so we spawned in a really weird place. If you don't bring the good materials, it's not gonna be that easy to head over here. And there's the dragon. Oh, the warden must have killed the dragon. Too bad you cannot use the shrieker to spawn the warden. So you take it away from the ancient, because it would be just, you know, to be able to spawn the warden and have it kill the dragon. Still, you know, we're gonna do this and helpful with these fellas. Getting because they seem to be interested, but they just don't do it. Does anything to the warden, so I'm just gonna put him in there. Manage. See how much damage he takes. I need another nether star. No, and does it take? 9. Wow. 13 and crystals. So far, it's the fastest way, but of course, how are you gonna manage to kill the warden with end crystals? But so far, it has been the fastest way. So, let's try and see what we can get. Because they try to get them there. I don't understand why they don't stay. Gets down. so much being here. It's been so much fun, and it's been so interesting to figure out all the things that the warden has installed for us. Okay, so you can actually also kill it by dropping it out of the world, so if for some reason you manage to have the warden near to an end portal and you get it to follow you, and then you get it to fall down to the end of the world, then it's just gonna keep on dying until it despawns. And as you can see, even in the end of the world, the poor warden is simply not dying yet. Alright, so this is the end of it. Wow. I never realized that the obsidian went all the way down here. I have one more curiosity before I end the stream, and I cannot live without figuring this out myself. So, let me just head back up there and one last time figure this out, because I'm curious if this, gives a flying effect. Will they fly?